Hi everyone, so today I'll be talking about what it means to describe culture as popular and how it applies to music. So, firstly, what is culture? Culture is a concept that is commonly shared in a nation whilst having their own differences. So it is something that could shape our lives. Culture varies from sculptures, paintings, arts, beliefs, music, etc. It is something that's continuously shared and expanding from an individual to another or even from nation to nation. So, based on a book by Raymond Williams, he said that culture is ordinary. Culture can be used in two senses, to mean as a way of life and to mean through arts and learning. However, society then divides these culture into two, high and low culture, although Raymond Williams said in his book that it's an extraordinary decision. Back in the days, high-class culture were always funded, and only those with a certain level of education or those who are knowledgeable are able to access it. Based on a research by Kayahara and Wellman, high culture is defined as the art, literature, music, and other products that is preferred by the well-educated, cultured elite community. For example, watching an opera, eating at a five-star or like a Michelin restaurant, going to art galleries, listening to classical music, etc., which is in most cases would be done for status rather than pure enjoyment. Whilst low culture, also called as popular or mass culture, would be referred to product that is used by the uncultured majority, or also called as the general public. Products of the low culture wouldn't be welcomed as a legitimate line of academic inquiry compared to the higher class products, as said by Buchanan. Based on the information taken in Buchanan's book, the line between high and low culture has very much been blurred, as this limited access products to the elite community is more common, widespread, and accessible to the general public to enjoy. So there's no more gatekeeping. Popular itself could be defined as appealing to people or meaning something that is grounded in or of the people, something that is highly approved or commonly liked by a large group or the general public, as stated by Shucker in his study on popular music. So popular music, according to Walser et al., cited by Perry in Buchanan's book, would tend to be referred to music that is readily accessible to a large number of listeners rather than the elite few. Popular music's development has been highly influenced by the rise in cultural mass production that was brought to the economy post-war, and this was when rock and roll was born. Popular music would also share mutual cultural identity between practitioners and non-practitioners through fandoms. However, it is a challenge to define popular music as it acts as both an economic product as well as a social practice that is constantly changing. Based on a work by Shucker, popular music's ubiquitous presence is evident on the day-to-day basis, found in shopping malls, public transport, on the streets, supermarkets, and more. It is almost considered to be a lo-fi soundscape, as explained by Machin in his book, where it becomes one with other sounds in the environment where we don't often hear one more distinctively than the other. In cultural terms, popular music plays an important role in our daily lives and even central to the social life for some, as written by Shucker. To put into example the application of the term popular in music, we can imagine a situation when an A-list singer such as Taylor Swift, for example, releases a new record. Economically speaking, Taylor Swift's new record would be seen as a product in the music industry where herself and her record label would be able to generate income from it. In cultural terms, as soon as she releases a new record, it will automatically become popular music. Why? Because firstly, we can't deny that she's an A-lister, and that helps a lot in the distribution of the music in general. As stated previously, her song will then be highly accepted or commonly liked by a large community, group, or even the general public once again. The term popular music can also be seen through the distribution, how then this record by Taylor Swift will be distributed through different music platforms, used as a trendy sound in social media, and even played in shopping malls or supermarkets. This new record would also act as a central piece to the social life of her fandom, where fans would socialize with each other, talk about the new music, stream her music, watch her music video, and so much more. So in conclusion, only the most general definition could be applied towards popular music, as it's constantly evolving. In addition towards its rhythmic creation, the core characteristic of it is its socioeconomic factor, through its mass production and projected towards a younger-oriented crowd, being right in between original and essential creativity purpose and the commercialized nature of it. And that wraps up everything that I am going to discuss for this topic. Thank you.